the legacy of this plant is yet to be written. And that's why I feel, or spoken. And so I feel so hopeful for the future, hopeful for good. And I believe that if we are to have an awakening as a species on one planet Earth together, it's going to come from plant-based medicines.
Yes.
And that is a mission worthy of fighting for. And I'm so beyond grateful to be here today with you beautiful people.
Yay.
People who I love.
Thank you, Wes. Thank you for the vision and the mission to create the belief of the Leaf magazine. It's you. You're the heartbeat. You're the soul of this magazine. And Daniel as well. And then
team.
everybody, it's like, well, you're the center of the tree, the root, bro.
Yeah.
So thanks for being our roots, straight up. What an awesome vision. And look at the family and community. I mean, this is like family.
Leaf Life.
Welcome to the second half of this Leaf Life show called number 300, 6 years in the making. Whew. In just a moment, we'll get into what's up with the Leaf Empire on this momentous occasion. And we'll spin AJ's wheel to see what products Grandma Cat Jeter, who's a medicine woman who appeared on the very first Leaf Life show, also show 100, 200, and now 300. She's this show's Greg the Guinea Pig. We'll see what she's going to be trying next. So AJ, go ahead and spin that wheel.
All right. So we've got another lovely dose of bomb flower from 1937.
1937 Farms.
Oh, yeah. Flying Hawaiian, which is exciting.
That last rip was also from 1937, but just superlative.
And the Flying Hawaiian is a Leaf Bowl winning strain, which is a big deal. A lot of competition.
It's it's actually a breeder's batch select. That means it's going to be their top tier strains. The genetics for the year, I'm not sure what year this comes out of, but this is Truffle Aloha 1 times Chimera 3.
Ooh, Truffle Aloha. That just sounds fun.
Yeah. No doubt.
Especially if you're a bearded Lorax, because he loves truffle trees.
Oh.
And I would like to get
I'm excited.
Aloha spirit.
Sweet, earthy.
Absolutely.
By the way, we have 2 bearded Loraxes on the show today.
Chocolate going on underneath.
If Jerry were to grow a beard. You're the hairy Lorax.
I'm the hairy Lorax.
You're the hairy wizard.
Yeah.
Jerry, by the way, was the subject, our cover subject of our 2024 January Weed and Wellness issue. If you see it, he's lying back with his red hair, with weed leaves over his eyes, getting a spa treatment because, you know what, Grandma Cat? Vikings need pampering too.
Hey, self-care is important. I was so relaxed. It was beautiful.
Very important.
And you were on our third episode.
The third episode.
What was that episode about? You were a guinea pig.
I was a guinea pig, and that was at a time when I didn't speak at all. I just smoked, which I'm like, that's my specialty.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, I'll do this.
The guinea pig used to be a separate guest on the show from the interviewed guest, and then at some point we were like, the guest is the guinea pig because we get them high.
You don't remember, but I was a guinea pig once too.
Oh, that's
at
beautiful.
Justin's studio.
Oh, when we recorded
And I
at
complained
House.
about it on the first show. I was like, how do you get that gig?
She wanted to be the guinea pig.
You wanted to be high.
You were the guinea pig? What show?
Who did we do?
300 shows, man. You lose track.
It was at Justin's studio.
Justin who?
Justin, our homie.
Justin Wilson?
No,
Justin Ruiz.
Ruiz, yeah. Justin Ruiz, yeah.
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole's Justin, yeah.
He has a place called the Hype House.
It was at the Hype House.
We recorded.
It was the first or second time at the Hype House.
Gotcha.
And you had that sweet redheaded girl, another ginger that you had that was on the set.
It was Harley.
Harley. She was cool.
Ray.
Yeah, I liked her.
Okay, now Wes is hitting out of our mothership rig named Stella. There you go, Wesley.
Oh.
It's only fitting that we would give props to Mothership on show 300. This is an amazing glass rig blown by Scott Deppy. My pendant is also a Mothership pendant. It's absolutely gorgeous. Hold on, I'm going to hit it. Whoa.
You're camping, bruh.
My bad, sister.
Bring a sleeping bag.
The Mothership. That thick banger holds the heat so long.
Really?
That you can have a party dab.
No way.
And it's still going.
Still going strong.
Oh, made with intention, of course, for the set.
Yeah.
Well, Mothership is like the gold standard of dab
was
rigs. It's like having a Ferrari. And
Wow,
it still makes me
thank you, Scott.
a little nervous because they're so valuable.
Notice none of us are coughing right now.
No,
Just
so
beautiful.
Oh, wow.
smooth.
And look how
Yeah.
smooth. It's like such a low temp.
Mothership
smooth.
Glass. Listen to Scott Deppy's show recently, Mothership Glass, on YouTube. Watch it on YouTube at Leaf Life Podcast V2, or you can listen to it everywhere you get podcasts. So when we talk about the Leaf Empire,
Grandma Cat's used to for rounds.
what's up with the Leaf?
Sorry.
14 years in the making we've been doing this, Cat, and you brought a magazine from the very beginning. It's not even a magazine, it's a pamphlet, it's a newspaper. Wes started this at the age of 21 when he was supposed to go to law school at Seattle University, and he and Daniel Berman, undergrad, okay,
With the goal of law school.
he and Daniel Berman, our creative director, still our creative director, who's so magic. He has
Yes.
such an eye for composition. And our whole staff's partying outside. You can hear him possibly in the background. He said that Wes was the very first person at their college, their community college newspaper called the Ebb Tide here, to actually sell ads. And the teachers were like, this kid's selling ads for this student newspaper? So unbelievably, he was a wonderkind. And his girlfriend got pregnant, and now he has a 16-year-old, Emily Lorax. And he decided to start the Leaf instead and be an entrepreneur and begin this enterprise rather than going to school. And you know what, Wes, I gotta hand it to you, brother. He has just re-entered college so that he can finish and get his bachelor's degree so that he can then go to law school and become an attorney for the Leaf. Can you believe it?
Oh
That's so exciting. Congratulations.
Hey,
Wow.
Proud of you,
Fred.
man. That's awesome.
14 years
Really
later.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, Central Washington University. Just wrapped up quarter 1 as law and justice major. I left school to start the Leaf. But I always felt like that was the rebellious thing to do, was leave college.
Yeah.
But it was circumstance. But I did work on the college newspaper with Daniel, like Ricker said, and I got in trouble for smoking weed. Never fired, but I'll never forget cranking out a paper on Martha Stewart's insider stock trading, which was funny, and sitting in the office, and Daniel's over there listening to some indie tunes with his headphones in, and our journalism professor, she was so great, Patty Smith, led the department, and she just casually looks over at me and she's like, "So do you always do your homework when you're stoned, Wes?"
Oh Lord.
And yes, Daniel dropped his earbud and was like, "Did I just hear that?" And but we took that spirit into the Leaf, and you were there in those early days, and there was a spirit that I think filled everyone who participated in the industry in those early days.
And some of them are still here,
Yep.
right? And as you look through this very old Leaf magazine, you don't see any of the same people in the industry anymore.
No, I looked through just for that reason, and I didn't spot anyone that
Not
I
a
thought
single
was
one,
still.
not a single company
No.
that's still here. So it's been survival mode. Yes, it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, the Leaf has published almost 500 magazines as we record today. 500
Wow.
magazines.
What a
in
feat.
14 different states. It's unbelievable, and it's free everywhere you go.
Right.
So what's up with the Leaf? The answer to that is growth. Okay, we're going to continue to, right, Wes?
Well, yeah, we want to be here for our community. And I think what that really means is continuing to fulfill the original mission of cannabis journalism and advocacy journalism, because we still don't have freedom. As you know, Kat, you've done a lot of work in the tax world. And 280E, the tax code that prohibits ordinary business deductions and write-offs, still affects the cannabis industry at this time of recording. We aren't free.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Nope. We stopped short of the goal.
And the businesses are still smothered by taxation, and that has limited the growth of this industry even though it's a $50 billion industry. You know, in Washington State at the register, you pay 47% in taxes. And this is my soapbox moment, but 47% tax at the register, a $10 gram. That's $4.70.
That's why they threw tea into the Boston harbor, by the way.
And another 20 to 30% goes to the feds because of 280E. So the industry touches a lot of money. Not enough of it is staying. And so we need still policy progress. We need new legislative action. We need to be treated equally. And so I feel that much of the mission that I started with, including with the podcast episode 1, children in need, terminal children with, self-harming autism, another area, controversial, cannabis can help. These issues are still being fought. So yes, Ricker, I love him. He wants to grow. And I see a growing list of issues to be tackled still. And that gives me hope as a publisher, and it gives me a little bit of a weary feeling as an activist.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
But by grow, I mean more shows, more magazines, maybe more states, more events, other verticals. I mean, we've been growing. We've created the Leaf Bowl. At the time of broadcast, we've thrown 9 of them in 4 states.
Pretty
That's what I
amazing.
mean by growth.
Oh, you're the last bastion, out of all of them. And for you to not only just survive, but actually thrive and expand in that market says a lot about the mission you have. And enduring, I think, is a key to true success. And you two have definitely proved that. You've done that, not just a couple of nut jobs with a dream.
Knuckleheads, Jerry, knuckleheads.
Well, a couple of things can be true at the same time.
Potato. But I'm just saying that, for big names to have fallen off and you guys to just keep going and keep producing quality content, diverse content, not reiterating the same stories over and over again. People can go through those 300 podcasts and you're guaranteed to find at least one topic that resonates with you. You know what I mean? It's not all the same hashing out of the same content.
By the way, you spell resonates with an I.
Yes, and hashing out. But I'm proud of you guys for what you've accomplished and continue to accomplish. So good job.
Thanks,
that
Jer.
growth it's inevitable. You know what I mean? In the society that our family, the Canna fam, supports you because they know the cause is right.
Hey,
right?
say that. I love that.
And we've stayed true to our mission. We don't sell our content. We are doing real journalism.
Yes.
We care about the plant. We cover a diverse audience, a diverse set of topics, and we try to represent the plant professionally and in a way that lifts it up. You'll never find negativity in the leaf. You'll never see us do bad reviews. We have always believed in using good to lift people up, to lift companies up. And I really believe that's a part of why we have endured, is that we've stayed positive, even when covering difficult subjects.
And I want to say this. It's not about us. It's about the people who have helped us get here. Believe me when I tell you, there's no fucking way in hell we would be here without our community, period.
Straight up.
The community believes in us because we work hard and we say what we're going to do and do it. But because we're able to believe in the community, the cannabis lovers, that's the fuel for our engines. So it's you out there. It's you, Grandma Cat.
Yes.
It's you, AJ. It's you, Jerry. It's you, Wes.
It's you, Ricker.
It's us. And it's the people that love this plant. But it's for us, the Leaf Life podcast. It's you, the listener. You on the other side of this microphone right now, who appreciates what we do and takes this precious time out of your day or night or whatever to engage with us, something that we take very seriously.
Thank you.
Thank you to you, the listener. You are the champions, and you are the new regime of this growing movement that is going to assist us as we assist you, because guess what? Once a stoner, always a stoner. I mean, we're not going back. None of us are ever going to quit smoking weed. Let's be real, unless we have to. And not just you guys out there, but the companies that have believed in us and supported us from the beginning. Wes knows a whole new list of companies that were in this magazine, this first magazine, compared to this most recent magazine. And if these companies didn't have somewhat of a heart pumping their company with that dream that they were going to make it in the cannabis biz, they would have never spent a dime with us. So we owe it all to them and you guys, the listener. I want to bring Joel in here. Joel, hop on in here, brother. Big supporter of the Leaf. He's one of the owners of a company called PRC. That's an old legacy medical retail shop. These guys talk about thriving and surviving.
Oh, yeah.
They have our back cover of Northwest Leaf. They support all of our events.
Yeah.
Joel was on our auto racing and cannabis show. His partner, Scott, was on our motorcycle and motocross and cannabis.
Yep.
And Joel, now you're on show number 300, brother.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for your support, bro. And, and being a leader in the cannabis space. PRC, what year did you guys start?
2013 actually was when we came out in medical.
Yeah.
Yeah. And 2013 and then 2014, mid 2014, when retail came on board, recreational.
Yeah, bro.
We just never looked back.
You never looked back. You guys used to be the source, the outlet for medicine. And now you've got this thriving, expanding operation in Washington State, brother. Just want to say thank you for the work that you guys are doing. And more importantly, thank you for supporting cannabis journalism. Not just in Washington State, bro, but your heart is all over the fucking world, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, appreciate you, all the pioneers here and history makers.
PRC, guys. Conway.
That's awesome,
Arlington, and Edmonds.
Thanks for bringing him in.
Yeah, for
that's
sure,
so cool.
AJ.
That's the thing about the magazine, I think, that's so special because it's a free publication. In order for this type of content and information to be published, the magazine had to remain free. So it's really a collective movement, just like the original collective model that we had in the community for trading, our herb for donation, $50 donation for this bomb herb. I mean, back in the day, well, the magazine, same thing. It's a collective movement of advertisers and industry leaders. And that's why it's here in front of everybody to this day. And that was really cool how you brought him in. I love that. Thank you.
And we're so blessed in this country to have the freedom of speech that is our First Amendment. And because of that, we haven't been censored in this cannabis movement. And that today, I guess, comes with an asterisk as we're still, or air quotes, as we're still censored on social media. We're still censored through Google searches. We're censored through Big Pharma. We're censored through the doctors and the insurance companies and all the people that make money from the mishealth, the unhealth of America and the world. And so, but despite all that opposition, freedom of speech and the ability to publish has allowed us to spread this information without having to rely on traditional methods of distribution. We go right to the shops, to the bud tenders, and by having it be free, it makes it so accessible. The same vision for our leaf bowls has carried through the first 9 and will continue. These events are free. It brings our community together for free, where we're not being sold something, and where we also have protection is by having free events. We give away alcohol if it's served. We separate cannabis, and still, of course, we won't throw an event without cannabis consumption.
Period.
Won't do that. But because of these commitments to the people, it also protects us. When the alcohol isn't sold, there's no regulation. When the event ticket is free and it's an invitation to a private party, it is a protection. It is a private space. And we bring our community together on the podcast, via our earphones, in person at the Leaf Bowls, in print with the Leaf, all of it with that core hope of spreading the truth about the plant ending the war on drugs, righting the wrongs of the inequity and inequality that has hurt so many Black and brown communities. The legacy of this plant is yet to be written. And that's why I feel, or spoken. And so I feel so hopeful for the future, hopeful for good. And I believe that if we are to have an awakening as a species on one planet Earth together, it's going to come from plant-based medicines.
Yes.
And that is a mission worthy of fighting for. And I'm so beyond grateful to be here today with you beautiful people.
Yay.
People who I love.
Thank you, Wes. Thank you for the vision and the mission to create the belief of the Leaf magazine. It's you. You're the heartbeat. You're the soul of this magazine.
It's
and Daniel as well. And then
team.
everybody, it's like, well, you're the center of the tree, the root, bro.
Yeah.
So thanks for being our roots, straight up. What an awesome vision. And look at the family and community. I mean, this is like family. How long have we known each other? Over 10 years. Some of us haven't known our family. Like, I'm still meeting new family members. I have a big family, but you know.
It's been the most meaningful journey of my life. And I'm an OG.
Yeah.
I love you, Wes.
Love you too, Ricker. Love you all.
Who'd have ever thought
Love you
that this
all.
guy and I would be.
Thank you for listening.
No doubt.
And Kat, thank you so much for being our rock. Show number 1 and now show number 300.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's time for you to play If This Van's Rockin', Don't Bother Knocking.
If this van's a rockin', don't bother knocking. What happens inside the van is none of your business.
Ay,
But
ay,
what
ay.
happens outside the van is the bumper billboard.
Awkward.
I miss bumper stickers.
Oh, man. Such a beautiful feeling. Kat, I look at you. I see such a beautiful woman. You know? Just like the earth has just carved you into something magical. You know, in 50 years, when you're not here anymore and I'm not either, I hope we're kicking it, roasting a fat bowl up in heaven in some little corner, you know, rainbow-laden field.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Sound good?
I'll meet you there.
Meet you there?
You bet.
All right. 420?
420.
There we go.
It'll always be 420.
Your clouds are going to
Now,
be made
Kat,
something else.
Can you complete the bumper sticker? Number 1. I may be old, but I've seen all the best blank. Oh, you don't know this one?
Concerts.
Good enough. Yes, right
Yeah,
answer.
that's a great one.
Fuck yeah, sister.
Yep.
The answer is bands.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
right
Yeah.
there.
The t-shirts
right
everywhere.
on.
I would
number 2.
argue that was a correct answer.
Correct answer.
100%.
100%.
Grandma Kat, what was the last concert you went to?
Yeah.
The Dandy Warhols.
Oh, of course, your son's a huge fan.
Yeah.
He and I went to see him at the Schnitz in Portland with an orchestra. It was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, they're always coming up with something, you know, that stretches the bounds.
What's your first concert?
The Ozark Mountain Daredevils at the Frog Hop Ballroom in St. Joseph, Missouri.
Wow.
There you go. That's awesome.
Wow, she
Yeah.
remembers. Holy shit. All right, here we go. Number 2. Can you complete the bumper sticker? Don't grow up. It's a blank. Is that the Ozark Mountain Rangers playing right now in the background?
No.
AJ's trying to cheat for you. No? 3 seconds.
It's a bore.
Don't grow up. It's a bore. No, that's incorrect. It's a trap.
Oh, a trap.
Don't grow up. It's a trap. Okay. Number 3.
It's a shit show. That's what I thought.
It is what you make it.
Yeah, you're
Don't
right.
ever forget that,
It's
baby.
legendary.
Here we go.
Life's a garden. Dig
Number
it.
3.
It's legendary.
Okay.
That's what Jamaica.
Don't get mad, get blank. Oh, yeah.
Oh, with me, it's even, you know, especially after you forgot about it.
No, that's incorrect. It's the bumper stickers. Don't get mad, get baked.
That could be true with you too, Grandma Kat.
There you go, Grandma
Yeah,
Kat.
I'm probably going to have to get baked before I get even.
I'm just teasing you, darling. Hey, Kat, again, you're so beautiful. Thank you for being here. Of course, where can we find you on social media?
I am at Grandma Cat Extracts, my own website. And you can also
Cat
find
with a
me
C.
on Facebook, Grandma Cat, or, Grandma Cat's where you need to find me.
Hey, lady, we love you. And we'll
you.
see you on show 400.
Right. Love you. I got it on the calendar already.
Wesley, it's fitting. Next week, The Unlikely Journey.
Wow, that sounds like a book I want to read.
Yeah.
I'll be listening.
Download this and all Leaf Life episodes at leafmagazines.com. And please subscribe on YouTube at Leaf Life Podcast V2. Now get ready for another episode of Stoney Baloney, which is also available at leafmagazines.com. And please be kind to animals
And chimeras.
Yeah.
Your hosts for Leaf Life are Mike Ricker and Wes Abney. Leaf Life is produced by Mike Daly. Some of the music heard is provided by purple-planet.com. Every bit of cannabis you use is female, so please respect the ladies. Leaf Life is brought to you by Leaf Nation, featuring Alaska Leaf, Oregon Leaf, Northwest Leaf, Maryland Leaf, Utah Leaf, Northeast Leaf, and California Leaf. On the shelf now in your local retailer. Now, please stay tuned for this week's edition of Stoney Baloney by Mike Ricker.
Stoney Baloney by Mike Ricker.
Wetting the bed. I know, you're wondering if this is a topic that really needs to be discussed. Or can we just bundle it up and toss it in the washing machine, pretending it never happened? And my response is that it does need to be discussed for two reasons. The first being because it's good to create healthy discourse about things you are normally embarrassed to bring into public view. And two, because we've all peed the sheets. No one is ever proud of this unfortunate mishap, but it's okay. Everyone knows you didn't do it purposefully. It was just an accident more than once. And either because you were a child traumatized by your divorcing parents, or you simply have an old lady's bladder. Or you blacked the fuck out. Listen, I've had a few hard-drinking friends who should have had a plastic wrap around their mattress. But can you picture the look on a person's face when you're getting romantic and the first sound is that of lying on top of an unopened Amazon package? Talk about a buzzkill. No one wants to feel like they're about to get busy on a hospital bed. I mean, putting on a condom is awkward enough. I'm going to come clean here. I was a bedwetter until the age of 10. In fact, I soaked my pants during recess in the 4th grade, terrified to re-enter the classroom. Hiding the wet leg wasn't so difficult in the self-imposed solitary confinement of the boys' restroom, but passing through the gauntlet to my desk in the back of the classroom after the bell rung was a different mission. And sure enough, Reggie, the class clown, caught me dead in my tracks. "You peed," he yelped, pointing directly to the massacre. Wetting the bed at that age was humiliating. However, peeing your pants was a scarlet letter. But it's okay. I came to terms with it, and it made me a stronger person. Maybe this is why my favorite strain today is cat piss.
Stoney Baloney.
These products have intoxicating effects and may be habit-forming.
Marijuana can impair concentration, coordination, and judgment.
Do not operate a vehicle or machinery under the influence of this drug.
There may be health risks associated with consumption of these products.
For use by adults 21 and older.
Keep out of the reach of children.